Guys, what is up? Okay, so I have a couple changes that I wanted to announce. Honestly, I'm super excited about them. Number one, I am going to be putting subtitles down here in Portuguese because I have a lot of friends in Brazil that want to hear these blogs, want to participate in them. Number two is going to be the bigger change. I'm going to be posting 2 times a week. The idea is that I will be posting every Sunday the same vlogs that I've been doing before, where I give an idea about a topic and the question for the week. But I do want y'all to interact a little bit more. So I'm going to do something a little bit different. Throughout the week, I'll be doing this challenge myself because I believe that if I'm going to give any sort of advice, I should go through it myself because I don't want to be a hypocrite about anything. All of these things, for real, are things that I struggle with. These questions are so important to me, and in this society, especially where we're all focused on the hustle, these questions about self-reflection are so important, and I believe in them with all of my heart. And I encourage you guys so much to participate with me. Take the challenge. The website's super cool. Go check it out. It's in the description below, but it has so much more content. Just get more encouragement on there, okay? All right. So this week is going to be the first week that I really put this into effect. This week's question is, why am I so tired? And this is something that I've been struggling with since I had to quit my job. For those of you that don't know, I had a whole bunch of health issues that wouldn't allow me to keep working where I was working. And I had to quit, and I did genuinely want to quit, not because I didn't like the job, but because I knew I wanted to pursue this and a project. It was just kind of hard trying to balance the two, but I was really making it work. Like, I would wake up early, work on the project, go to work, go back to the project when I got home, and then go to bed, do the same thing over again. And I was doing really good on time, and then I got super sick, stayed at home for a whole bunch of days, and lost all motivation. And like, up to now, I'm still struggling with it a lot. And I was looking it up and like doing some research on it because I genuinely, with all my heart, wanted to know how I could have the energy to actually go and do the things that I wanted. So I went on YouTube, watched a whole bunch of videos on how to boost your energy and how to make lifestyle changes in order to have a more productive lifestyle. These kind of questions. I was just getting really frustrated with myself. So I started watching these videos and looking for tips. It's like, watch your sleep cycle, get consistent, have a routine, eat better, all these kind of things, which are, it sounds disgusting. I'm not in the mood, honestly. But because I want what I want so badly, I'm willing to work for it. And I think that is the biggest thing. So there's 2 different types of people that I talked about on the blog. And one is the person that works like either like a part-time job or does some at-home stuff, and their schedule isn't super busy and they just feel tired even though they're not doing a whole bunch, because that is where I am right now and I really struggle with it. And then the second person is that person that's super busy, working all the time, maybe going to school full-time. They're just literally exhausted. And I was there too. When I worked really hard, and I would work a couple jobs at a time. And I also went through school, and when I was in school, I took a whole bunch of college classes that were a lot more demanding. I did sports and work on top of that. So I've always had like a schedule that's been super full. It wasn't until recently where I like really slowed down, and motivation is impossible, I swear. So I really looked into this in detail. All of it is in the description, and it's gonna be on the blog, so go check it out. And the challenge for this week, knowing your motivation, knowing your objectives. Because when you aren't working a ton, you have a lot of free time, it's easy just to stay in that leisurely state. Like, an object in motion tends to stay in motion, an object at rest stays at rest. So it works the same way with us and our motivation. If you know where you want to be in a year, in 5 years, in 10 years, if you have an idea of where you want to be, you can figure out your next step. And when you know your next step and you're excited about it because you're excited about that goal, when you're excited about it, you're gonna want to put in the effort. And if you want to put in the effort, you're just gonna work through it. The other direction is when you're working all the time, you get exhausted, and sometimes we kind of lose our focus. Like, in the beginning, we knew why we started doing all of these things. We had a purpose for each thing that we committed to. But now, because we've been doing it so much and we're so drained by it, we've lost all excitement for it. And if we just refocus on what God is calling us to do in that particular dream, in that particular work, then our energy can be renewed. But this is what I'm focusing on this week. So today is Monday, and I'm going to be putting it to the test, basically. I'm going to be following the physical recommendations for boosting energy, the emotional recommendations for boosting energy, and also those goal-setting ones. And I'll talk a little bit more about that in the vlog during the week. So stay tuned. I'm going to be posting that one on Saturday, but I highly encourage you to join in with this journey. Look at those things that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be watching my sleep cycle. I'm going to be eating healthier, and I'm putting myself to the challenge for 1 week and seeing what I learn from it, okay? So try to follow along and see if it makes any difference for you. But really, the heart behind this is this self-reflection is so important because life is so short. So we really have to figure out God's heart behind our purpose and our heart in everything as well. So really dig into this because this is for you. This is working on bettering yourself, and you can only gain from it. This is here for you guys, and I want you guys to use it. All right, I love you guys so much. Keep checking it out. Check out the description, and let's go, okay?